Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. With Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa, we are on Ang 91. Again, we are still going through Guru Ram Das Sache Pasha's Vara. Sloks starts with different gurus. Today we have a slok from Guru Nanak Dev Ji. This is very beautiful because Maharaj has destroyed a lot of params, lot of doubts. Just by reading this, you will get a lot of wisdom. Gurbani is all about wisdom, gyan, jida ਆਪਾਂ ਲੈਣਾ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕੋਲੋਂ, so that we can jap naam, so that we can connect with Vaheguru. If there will be params, will not be able to jap naam. In old days, there were some superstitions which were attached with a lot of people based on the work they used to do. The caste system is all about the work which people used to do, right? There were Marasis, and there's a word which is very bad word. It is regarded as abuse now, but the word was chuda, right? So Maharaj has compared. Maharaj says by just the physical work which people do, they don't get bad or they don't get filthy. It all depends on whether you're connected with Vaheguru or not. If somebody is not connected with Vaheguru, Maharaj says he is kubud. He doesn't have wisdom, right? He doesn't have an intellect. not just because of his job, it is because that person is not connected with Vaheguru. ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਉਹਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਿਆ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੁਬੁੱਧ ਡੂਮਣੀ ਕੁਦਿਆ ਕਸਾਇਣ। Dumani are Marasis, or the ones who sing songs and basically on the street. Can they people who are singing the songs or singing the music on the street, they are not kubud. The ones who are not connected with Vaheguru are kubud. Kubud is the opposite of Bud. Kubud, Dumani, Kudaya, opposite of Daya, opposite of compassion, is Kudaya. Kudaya, Kasayan. Kasayan or the Kasai. The word came from Kasai. So Maharaj has taken the concept of a female mind here, right? Ku Buddha Dumani, Ku Daya Kasayan, right? Kasayan is basically Kasai is the person who cut the animals, right? The halal, the animals for obviously eating, right? And that also profession is not regarded as very good. Par Ninda Katachuri. Can the person who is not connected with Vaheguru is actual Kasai? Are the cruel people, right? Not the ones who have a profession of Kasai. People can, we had a Pagat Sanji. Pagat Sanji si Kasai. Pagat Sanji was Kasai, right? He was a butcher, right? So because he was a butcher, it is not going to change his fate. His fate is going to change because of his mind getting connected with Vaheguru. So people can do any profession, right? People can be farmers, people can be businessmen, people can be engineers, doctors, whatnot. But if they don't have a daya, if they don't have a compassion, if they are, because if you're not connected with Nam, you will not have a compassion. I says, if you don't have a compassion, you are a cruel person, just like a Kasai, just like a butcher cutting an animal. Par ninda katchudi. Can you say people who clean the toilets or do the filthy work are chude? They are not chude. If you are doing gossiping and slandering, if you are doing nindya chugli, you are doing, then you are chude. Then you are doing filthy work. What does a slanderer do? Slanderer will always say one thing by putting more spices. That thing might not have happened. For example, if somebody steals $5 from somebody, they say, "Oh, that person stole hundreds of dollars." ਵਧਾ ਚੜਾ ਕੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ you are basically collecting the filth of others. Kabir Sahib says, "Nindo nindo moko nindo." ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰੋ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਧੋਵੇ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ actually ਨਿੰਦਕ is washing my clothes. The same thing here. What is the people who are sweepers and all are in that profession? What are they doing? Actually, they are doing a good work. They are taking or they are cleaning our filth. But people see them in a bad way. They say, "Oh, gande kaam karta hai." But actually, they are cleaning for us. Similarly, when somebody do nindya, they are cleaning their path, their sins. So if you are getting slandered, that means a kirpa is happening. Badi kirpa. To pata lag. So never be afraid of somebody slandering you. Let them slander. It is good. It is a bakshish. It's a kirpa. It's a grace. Muthi krodh chandal. Chudi muthi krodh chandal. Now chandal is also a profession. Chandal is are the people who cremate the bodies. Who cremate the bodies. They are called Chandal. Maharaj says, and when they have to do it, obviously they are burning the body and all. Their whole body becomes red because of the burns and all that stuff. And when somebody is krodh, when somebody has anger, they also become red. It is also written, it's also connected with the heat, warm, the body becomes hot. Maharaj says the ones who are doing the work of burning the bodies, they are not bad. You are bad. You are worst because you become angry. So what we have to do with this? We have to self introspect when we have a kubud, when we have kudaya, because the Gurmukh who has Naam with them, they will always use Vivek Buddh, the intellect given to them by Vaheguru. सब कुछ सोच समझ के करेंगे. What is right, what is wrong. They will always evaluate. Kudaya, Kasayan, Kudaya, when somebody doesn't have compassion. If you have Naam with you, you will be always compassionate. You will be always. सहज सुभाए. पंजाबी कहते हैं दया करता है, सहज सुभाए दया करता है. You will not plan something that you have to help a homeless or you have to help somebody. It will be automatic. It will come in your nature. You will not do Nindya Chugli. Rather, if you will see something happening bad, you will say, forget it. Let's not discuss it. You will try to put the curtain of that person. Because that's what Vaheguruji's nature is. God's nature is about love. God's nature is about cleanliness of mind. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਢੱਕ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਉਹਦੇ. And what does human does? Human will always create a problems, will always make other person feel bad. That's not what Gurmukh is. If we are doing this, we need to learn, we need to take this gyan. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ. Before Maharaj should tell us, Maharaj is giving another breaking another doubt. I don't know if you have seen in some Indian families, especially from the Hindu origin, they will put 4 lines behind their or in the front of the kitchen. They will put 4 lines. They think it is auspicious. It is good for the kitchen. It is good for their family and all. Maharaj says, Kari kaddi kya thiye, ja chare baithiyan naal. They put the 4 lines there. Maharaj says, what good is if you are putting the 4 lines in front of your kitchen, if you have all these 4 things, kubud, kudaya, nindya, and krodh, and all that stuff. If you have a calm, krodh, lomo, hankar, what good it is if you have all this thing inside you? You're not going to become auspicious. You're only going to get auspicious if you have Naam in you and if you can kill these thoughts of Nindya Chugli, gossiping and slandering, thoughts of anger, thoughts of the bad things which you do, right? Any pop which we do. Pop, what is the pop? Pop is the bad thoughts which we have, or the thoughts which we have. Maharaj, what should we do? Let's ask Maharaj, Vaheguru Ji, ਦੱਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰੀਏ ਕੀ ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ? What should we do? Maharaj says, ਸੱਚ ਸੰਜਮ ਕਰਨੀ ਕਾਰਾਂ, ਸੱਚ ਸੰਜਮ ਕਰਨੀ ਕਾਰਾਂ ਨਾਵਣ ਨਾਉ ਜਪੇਹੀ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ take a bath of naam, jap naam, chant naam. And if you will do that, what will happen? You will have such with you. Vaheguruji with you will be with you. You will experience Vaheguruji with you. You will have sanjam. Sanjam or the control over your indris, over your senses. Because we don't have a control over on our senses. ਜਦੋਂ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਖਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਨਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ whenever there are cravings we eat. Maybe our stomach is full but we'll still eat it, right? If we are, if we want to watch TV, maybe it is a time for the Simran and all, we'll start watching something YouTube or social media or something, because we don't have a control on our senses. And control, Guru Pyare, control on our senses will only come Navan now Japehi, when we will take Amrit bath, the bath of Amrit Ras, the rain of Amrit. which will come from our Dasam Dwar with the kirpa, with bakshish of Vaheguru Ji, with Gur Prasad. ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ, ਉਹੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾਨਕ ਅੱਗੇ ਉੱਤਮ ਸੇਈ ਜੇ ਪਾਪਾਂ ਪੰਧ ਨਾ ਦੇਹੀ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ your dehi, your sukham dehi. Remember, we are always talking about the subtle, because Gurbani is only talking about the subtle body. Maharaj say, even if you are living a happy, so-called happiness with the worldly players, when you will die, you will have a pand. You will have a bag full of sins with you, right? Because whole life what you did was nindya chugli. Whole life you were angry. Whole life you did bad things, right? Daya bhi nahi kiti kisi de naal, right? You didn't help anybody. Your karams are gande, and you didn't even had a naam. So if you don't have Nanak agge uttam se hi. But if you want to be uttam, if you want to be exalted, right? If you want to go in the chautha pad, uttam pad kehda ji? Uttam pad kehda? ਇਹ ਤਿੰਨਾਂ ਗੁਣਾ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ, ਇਹ 9 ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ if you want to be exalted, if you want to go to the fourth pad, what you have to do is you have to jap naam. When you will jap naam, all this sach sanjam will come to you. These thieves, 4 thieves Maharaj has talked about here primarily, they will run away. They will run away. ਅੱਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੀ। ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ, ਕਿਆ ਹੰਸ ਕਿਆ ਬਗਲਾ ਜਾਕੋ ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ। In spiritual mysticism, especially from India, bagla is not regarded very good. Even the diet of bagla, it's a crane you can call it. If you will see, the diet of bagla is they will eat fishes or even frogs or anything gandamant they will eat. Garbage they will eat, cranes, right? In spirituality, bagla is somebody who is hypocrite. Who is hypocrite. They might even come to the Sangat, but they will have a different agenda, the worldly agenda. They maybe they want to, sell something, they want to propagate about their business or their work or something. That is regarded as bagla. Hans is actually lot of people translate it as a swan, but it is not a swan actually. Hans is, there is a mystic river called Mansarovar, and the Hans is the bird out there. Basically, who are the Hans? Gurmukhs are the Hans, right? But Maharaj says, who has become the Hans? Who is Bagla? Who is a Manmukh? Who is a Gurmukh? Gurmukh कौन है ते Manmukh कौन है? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਮਾਲਕ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਚ ਆ ਜੰਨੇ ਆ। when the kirpa happens, then the bagla also becomes the Hans. क्या हंस क्या बगला जाको नजर करे। ਜਿਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਗਈ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਨਾਮ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਮਿਲ ਗਈ, who has received the ਨਾਮ। ਜਦੋਂ ਨਾਮ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਬਗਲਾ ਵੀ ਹੰਸ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ। क्या हंस क्या बगला जाको नदर करे, जो तिस भावे नानका कागो हंस करे कागो क्रो। Multiple words mentioned here. Hans kare. Now, why Maharaj has used the word crow? Crow is not a crow. Why Maharaj has used it? Because it is compared to our mind. If our mind is black, meaning mind is full of sins. What are the sins? The bad thoughts, the tamoguni thoughts, the lower dimension dark thoughts, black thoughts. Janam ham kalak to hai. We got this birth to wash these black dark thoughts. ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਉਹਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਗਈ, ਜੋ ਤਿਸ ਭਾਵੈ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਕਾਗੋ ਹੰਸ ਕਰੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ they will become Hans. Even if they were Manmukhs, they will become Gurmukhs. With his Kripa. Remember, Ardas, Kripa, Simran. Right? Kripa will only happen if we'll do Ardas Benti and if we'll do Simran. Otherwise, Kripa will not happen. It will be all mechanical. Maybe you will start be doing Vaheguru all the time. Andar Prakash jada aayega, the Prakash which you will see inside, the Satguru Ji which you will see inside, which will do the darshan only with his kripa, nothing in your hands. And that's why we have to always do Ardas, Benti and come in a Sangat, Santa di Sangat de vich, jithe naam japya ja raha. There, uthe man tikda. Sangat vich hi man tikda. A lot of people who came to the camp and all, why there was a kripa in the camp? It is not because of the person sitting on the mic. It is because Sangat is coming together and doing Simran together. That's why we have to always try to do Sangat every day. I am the culprit. I was not able to come because of the worldly stuff. Yesterday also, day before yesterday. But we have to try doing the Sangat every day. Jo tistam kirpa honi, jo tis pave nanka kago hans kare. The crow will become a swan, a manmukh will become a gurmukh. Body. Now this is again another jukti, which we were talking about right now. Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha. Body will be always from Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha because these are the vara of Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha. Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha, what is he saying? He gives technique in every Shabad. What we should do in Tragun Maya. Tinna gunaj ki karna hai. If there is a work, because we are, at least we have skin and all, so we will have worldly things also. But if something is happening in the world which is very important, very critical, Maharaj says, don't be scared. What you should do? Kende kita lodiye kam so har pe akhi. Kende every work, worldly work or the spiritual work, always remember Vaheguru first. Ask Vaheguru first. Always do Ardas Benti first before you do work. Even the worldly work also, do Ardas Benti. Kita लोड़िए काम सो हर पे आखिए. गुरु साहब ने कहिए कि महाराज कृपा कर दे, मेरे वश नहीं, मेरे वश नहीं. But remember always, if you have Naam, then you have everything. Don't ask for the worldly things. Always ask for Naam. When you will ask for Naam from Vaheguru Sache Pasha, you will get everything automatically. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦਰਦ ਹੈ ਨਾ, the pain of this physical body, the pain of this mind can only go away through Naam. When tud horje mangna sir dukha ke dukh de naam santokhiya utre man ki visar nahi datar apna naam deo gun gawa din raat nanak chahoe. Eh, and agar man vich, and if there is a this chandal is there, krodh chandal is there, Kudaya is there, we are not feeling compassionate about anything, right? Or anybody. We are having a gossiping and slandering in our mind. Then what we will do? Then we'll again do Ardas. And that Ardas we have been doing now from a couple of months. We are trying to learn this, right? So that we can do 10, 15 times a day or more than that. Kam krodh ar lobh moh binas jaye ahamev nanak prabh sharanagati कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव काम क्रोध अर लोभ मोह बिनस जाय हमेव नानक प्रभु शरणागति कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव ਕੀਤਾ ਲੋੜੀਏ ਕੰਮ ਸੋ ਹਰ ਪੇ ਆਖੀਏ. ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ, whatever work is important, but always remember Vaheguru. Always do Ardas Benti before starting that work. Karaj de swar, Satgur Sach Sakhi. What is our courage? Why we came to this earth? Pai Prapat Manuk Devriya Govind Milan ki Eh Teri Bariya Avar Kaj Tere Kite Nakam Mil Sad Sangat Paj Keval Naam. That our job is to come in the Sangat, Sachi Sangat, and chant Vaheguru and connect with Vaheguru. ठीक है ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਚ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ then ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਵੈਸੇ ਹੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਵਰ ਜਾਣੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਰ he will if you are chanting if you are taking a bath of amrit naam then all the courage all the tasks worldly or heavenly tasks will be resolved satgur sach sakhiye Maharaj is giving this a guarantee he is giving this a guarantee and ਤੇਰੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਸੋਲਵ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਸੰਤਾ ਸੰਗ ਨਿਦਾਨ but always be in the company of sachi sangat santa sang nidan amrit chakhiye and the real treasure is that amrit which is coming out of your dasam dwar but how we will taste that amrit first we have to come in the sachi sangat we have to chant 24/7 chant in the sangat chant when we are home also most of the time in the home try more and more antargat simran Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Inside mind is doing this Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Record your voice put it in your AirPods use your AirPods right antargat simran kari jao Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. 100% you will taste amrit you will take a bath in amrit ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਦੇ ਛਿੱਟੇ ਵੀ ਪੈਣਗੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਰਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੇਸਟ ਵੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਸੰਤਾ ਸੰਗ ਨਿਧਾਨ that's a treasure of the ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਸੰਤਾ ਸੰਗ ਨਿਧਾਨ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਝਾਖੀਏ and people lot of people get scared worldly in the world also ਬੜਾ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਭੈ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਭੈ ਲੱਗਦਾ and sometimes when you are crossing these 9 doors also then also there is a lot of pੈ ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਭੈ ਨੂੰ what will happen when you'll be afraid Maharaj says it will go away Maharaj is again another guarantee Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha is giving us ਭੈ ਪੰਜਨ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ he will break the fear in us he will totally break he will destroy the fear which is inside us we will become fearless there will be no fear pੈ panjan meherban mehr kar dega he is merciful he will show his mercy but how we have to become his das we have to become das where is he is inside us Satguru ji is inside us in the form of light we have to become his das ki rakhi ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦਾਸ ਬੰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਦਾਸ ਬੰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਹੋਮੇ ਤੋੜਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਦਾਸ ਬੰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਗੱਲੀ ਬਾਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੱਲੀ ਬਾਤੀ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਦਾਸ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ people write there underneath their words das so and so das said that but are you really a das are you really a slave of Vaheguru ਬੜੀ ਉੱਚੀ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਦਾਸ ਦੀ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਾਸ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ that means home is gone the ego is gone then only you become the das so don't just write das ask yourself have you become das has home gone again if it is not gone what we have to do lots and lots of simran and काम क्रोध अरे लोभ बिनस जाए अहमेव खत्म नहीं हुई ना ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਮਿਲੇਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਉਹ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਅਰ ਲੋਭ ਮੋਹ ਬਿਨਸ ਜਾਏ ਅਹਮੇਵ ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਗਤੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਸ਼ਰਨ ਜਾਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਸ਼ਰਨ ਚਾਹਣ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ What is the meaning of coming in the sanctuary of Vaheguru? When our thoughts are gone. When chanting in the Sangat, our thoughts are gone. Furne khatam. Thoughts are killed. फिर आप ਉਹਦੀ ਸ਼ਰਨ ਚੰਨੇ ਦਾਸ ਕੀ ਰਾਖੀਏ ਫਿਰ ਤੇ ਥਿਰ ਕਰ ਬੈਸੋ ਹਰ ਜਨ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਤੁਮਰੇ ਕਾਜ ਵਾਰੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਸ਼ਰਨ ਚ ਆ ਗਏ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਥਿਰ ਕਰ ਚ ਆ ਗਏ ਨਾਨਕ ਹਰ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਏ ਅਲਖ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਲਖੀਏ then we will have his darshan ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਦੱਸੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਪੁੱਤ ਇਹ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਰਸ ਆਏਗਾ ਸਹਿਜ ਧੁਨ ਆਏਗੀ right ਸਹਿਜ ਧੁਨ and ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਰਸ are mostly they come together the more sehaj thun you will hear the more your tongue will get sweeter more you will have amrit de chitte then Maharaj says what will happen can they when your fear will break when you cross those 9 doors when your sutti goes up totally through the sehaj thun then what will happen ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਤੇਰਾ ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਕਰਨ ਤੇ you will not feel like doing anything else what you will do ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ all the time ਨਾਨਕ ਹਰ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਏ ਅਲਖ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਲਖੀਏ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਉਹਦੇ you will see him then but you have to become his das you have to become his das with his ਕਿਰਪਾ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਉਹਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਆਓ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰੀਏ ਲੈਟਸ ਡੂ ਅਰਦਾਸ in front of ਮਾਲਕ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਦਾਸ ਬਣਾਓ ਆਪਣੇ so that our home can also break our ego can also break and ego will only break when we'll come in the sachi sangat and do simran when we'll do antargat simran antargat tirath mal now aao ji let's do simran wah tummy in listen to your voice guru tummy out listen to your voice wah guru 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 Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 अंतर्गत mind should chant, mind should listen, and the focus should be on your tongue. Let's say you are doing Vaheguru, 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 but you are doing in the mind. मान नहीं जपे ते मान नहीं सुने. आओ जी. No focus on the breath. श्वासां ते ध्यान नहीं रखना. अंतर्गत सिमरन करते हैं. सिर्फ अपनी आवाज अंदर. The sound should not come out. Focus on your tongue. Let your tongue move. जीभा हिलाई जाओ, कोई गल नहीं. ਸੋਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ। ਜੀਬਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਿਲਾਈ ਜਾਓ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਓ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ, ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ। ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ। ਸੁਤ ਧਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ। ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ। ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ। ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। We'll meet again tomorrow at 5 p.m. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ।